This is my new fork. And this is my new stem. Let's see if it lands better here. Oh, night and day, guys. Hello and welcome back to Mike's Bikes from the Imitos mountain. I said I would change a bit from the last rides. I wanted Partha just to ride among the trees which are not burned. Well, there is a pretty good reason why we ride the burnt trails. First of all, it's trail work. Second is keeping them alive. And third, giving back to that mountain that hosted us for those years some tender love and care. No, I'm back at Imitos. Today it's a moderately hot day, so I would make a good use of the shade of the trees and the wind, which is perfect today. It's perfect. Europe is being blasted by heat wave and Greece not that much, though it's coming, and it's coming hard on us, and we have no illusions. We're gonna have heat waves this year. Now, today it's a reconnaissance ride. Now, I'm not gonna do some new trails. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna test my new fork. I'm with my e-bike after a couple of rides of my proper acoustic bike, so I'm back on my e-bike, and because I decided that it's gonna stay with me, and I decided that it has a small part or a big part or whatever part in my daily routine and my daily rides, I decided to keep it, because when I bought it, I bought it on a testing basis. Now, the bike as it came, it had a decent SR Santur Ion 35 fork. For an SR Santur fork, which normally makes crappy forks, it was pretty good for what it was, but it was not 100% compatible to the trails that I do and the rocky trails of Athens, which it was not that good. So I decided to upgrade it, and I bought a RockShox Gold 35, which is also a budget fork, though not as crappy as a Santur. And from the first rides around the city that I tested it, it handled very well. And today it's a testing session to see how the new fork behaves. And this is my new fork, which is pretty good. And this is my new stem. It's a Hasselfeld. It's a relatively inexpensive stem, but it's a beast. So, without further ado, let's hit Dassos and Yosoda and let's come up and do Karavi. I won't do any hard trails today. Okay, maybe the drop trail, but I won't do any hard trails today until I get a real feel of the fork. For sure it will need tuning, because I tuned it to the recommendations of RockShox for the weight and for the use. But you know, forks are forks. Everybody is having their individual preferences, so it will need some time for me to set it up. Let's hit it, let's go to the trails. Jumpy! Very nice trail. Well, I think it reads a bit better, the ground. less bumpy on those continuous changes of terrain. Dasos and Yosoda not bad. It needs a bit of tweaking in the rebound, but I'm gonna work on that. Now, all-time favorite, Karavi Trail. Let's go. Whatever some trail. That stud there is getting on my nerves every time. But sure, it's far more easier on my arms. Get feedback, but I don't get smashed like the Santoor. Okay, you get what you pay for, but even so, for what it was, the Santorini was not bad. And it was a nice color matching with the rest of the frame for the OCD. That loose thing here gets on my nerves. It's been a while, but I never forget how perfect Karavi Trail is. Well, it's a bit bumpy, that's why I want to work a bit on my rebound. I think it's too quick. A lot better control. Hyperokeani Trail right after Karavi. That tree there must receive a lot of hugs. Awesome. A little bit out of life here. Jumpy, jumpy. Very nice. Lands very nice. To the right. And that was Hyperokeani Trail. Too hot. At least I didn't die on the uphill because of the magic of battery power. Well, Dasos Trail again. I have fiddled a bit the dumping on the fork, so I need to ride it again so I can go back and see if I was faster. Well, this is not very accurate because you're not pretty sure that those little changes in time it's because of the settings or it's because of you, or but it is what it is. We will see what we'll do about it. And with that, thanks for being here again, thanks for staying, thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already, and ride safe, ride hard, and ride for fun. All the best. See you on the next one.